Hello everyone, we're back for a new video. Don't mind me, I'm wearing Brian's t-shirt. I just finished filming a video. Since we're in lockdown, I admit I'm not putting much effort into my clothes. I really don't give a damn. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Don't pay too much attention to my hair. Well, it's not even straightened either. Don't mind my hair because actually I'm in the middle of a hair transition. I'm trying to go blonde. I don't know if you remember the hair color I had to start with, keeping in mind that it was a color I had already done. But there you go, my hair was very, very dark. So going from a very, very dark color to blonde, it's actually really hard. So I'm on my second bleach treatment now. For the moment, I'm half blonde, half ginger. We're gonna try to get blonder and blonder until I reach platinum blonde. But it's gonna be difficult. Well, it's not even a nice ginger either. There are girls who have a very pretty ginger and who look very, very beautiful. For me, it's not at all. It's kind of white at the roots, then blonde, then red. So there you go. It's not a nice color at all, but I have no choice but to deal with it. Oh, to deal with it for now. And so there you go. Actually, I'm clearly damaging my hair right now because I want to do it all by myself and I want it to go fast. So I'm going to try to calm down and wait until next week to do another bleach because otherwise my hair is just going to fall out, honestly. Right now it's a bit dry at the ends, but honestly I've had my hair much more damaged than this before. But anyway, we'll try not to wreck it too much, the poor thing. We're not here to talk about my hair. Basically, as you might have noticed, there was a long period. My daughter's knocking on the door. There was a long time where there were no videos, there wasn't much news from me on Instagram and Snapchat and all that stuff. I was posting a little bit on Snap, but not much. On Insta, I completely deserted it. I'm going to explain why. I'm not going to get into the designs because, well, it is my personal life. I still want to explain to you why. It wasn't a lack of courage on my part at all, but it was something completely different. So I still want to explain because what if you follow me? Is to get videos on a regular basis. Since I had a big gap, I owe it to you to explain. But on the other hand, the details, I'm keeping those to myself. That only concerns me. So basically, you need to know that I'm going through a major hormone crash right now, following my delivery. Let's calm down now. There was a moment where, in my head, things were a bit complicated. I was questioning myself about things. I was asking myself so many questions, and I started to have some weird thoughts. Like, basically, I was kind of regretting my teenage life that I didn't get to live since I got pregnant quite early. Yeah, I got into a relationship with Brian at 16 and a half. So, no, at 15. At 15 and a half, I got pregnant at 16 and a half. I became a mom at 17. So it all happened pretty quickly. And there you go. And that's my fault, since I wanted to move fast, actually. And so I started telling myself, but I didn't get to enjoy things, etc., etc. Something I've told myself more than once, but this time I was really in my own head, let's say. Without ever regretting my children, we agree on that. I'm clarifying that because people are capable of calling me a bad mother. Anyway, so there it is. And from there, I questioned myself about everything. Probably hear outside noises because I have the window open. And I even went as far as questioning my relationship, which is really, really serious. Anyway, so there was a moment of a break, let's say, with Brian during that rather complicated time in my head, you know? I still don't know what happened even today. I wouldn't know how to explain it. That's what happened. And at the time, I was sure of my thoughts, I was sure of myself, and that's what scares me even more today because I tell myself I was really acting weird. Anyway, strangely enough, I see, or rather, I don't think the same way anymore, even if there are points that I did think and still think today. But there are ways of reasoning that I no longer have currently, and I don't know why that happened in my head. I mean, I think I had a little disconnect. I don't know if that's a way to say it. So there you go. That's why it's actually been complicated these last few weeks in my head. That's all, simply. So there was 1 week where it was complicated, but the week before, there was nothing at all. I just didn't have any content to film for you. So I didn't see the point of making a video just for the sake of a video, and so there you go. On top of that, I've been working on another channel, so it was a bit complicated to, find the time to go on the other channel. Let me explain. My dad has a YouTube channel. I posted it on my YouTube story and all that stuff. But if you're interested, I'll put it in the info box. He has a paranormal YouTube channel, and basically how do you say? I'm supporting him, let's say, for this YouTube channel. So he's the one who had the idea, he's the one who scouts the locations, he's the one who, well, it's urbex and paranormal at the same time. At first, we started with just paranormal, but we told ourselves there will inevitably be times when we go to places and nothing will happen, and we won't be able to provide content. So it's a bit weird. So we prefer not to work for nothing and decided to make it urbex as well. So it does both at the same time. Plus, those are the two types of videos we both like to watch. So there you go. Basically, it's my dad's channel. We're clear that it's my dad who runs this channel. He's the one who has all the ideas, etc. I have the right to give him my ideas, whether he takes them or not. He's the one who decides. On the other hand, I'm the one who is the cameraman, let's say. I'm the one who handles the editing and all that. Because I don't see my dad editing a video, he's not patient enough at all. So basically, I'm the one doing it since I'm used to editing videos now. There you go, it's quite easy for me. Knowing that the video we posted a first investigation. And the first investigation lasts half an hour. So we filmed more than that, but it lasted half an hour. And I spent 4 hours editing it. There is... So to start with, I had 1 hour wasted because I edited for an hour, and then the edit didn't suit me or my dad. So I finally started over and spent another 3 hours on it. So in total, it took me 4 hours because since it wasn't supposed to be urbex, I only kept the most interesting parts. The parts where things were happening, and as you can imagine, things don't happen all the time during the shoot. Unfortunately, we aren't that lucky, so I only kept the most interesting parts. So that's the quick explanation of why I was absent and about that famous YouTube channel that might interest you. Obviously, I'll put all of that in the info box. Next, you should know that I'm coming back determined, obviously. It's true that I really missed making videos. It was a bit complicated. I love making videos way too much to go without doing it a long time. So if I really don't make any for a while, it's because I have a problem, or that something is happening, or that I don't have time because I'm busy doing other things. That's it, simply put. So it's true that many of you came to send me messages on Insta, Snap, etc., even in the comments, asking how I was doing, if it was normal, that there was nothing for a while, and all that. So it's very kind of you, but everything is fine. Everything is resolved. It was just a breakdown. Everything is better now. So in case you were wondering, it was really just a blip, meaning that today Brian and I are doing very, very well. Our relationship is fine. Everything is good. We're still together. Don't worry. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so like I said, I'm coming back a bit determined. Well, actually quite a lot. So one crazy moment follows another. I decided to invest in YouTube to make the big famous investment because until now it really scared me. Since the beginning of my channel, I've been filming with my phone. I'm not sure if you noticed. The quality can be crappy on a camera too, you know. Yes, we can agree the quality isn't great, but I can't do otherwise since I haven't invested in a camera yet. But, I didn't want to, if you know what I mean, I didn't want to buy a camera and end up not being sure of what I was doing. But now, I'm sure I really love it, and I'm sure you like it too. It's taking off since we're at almost 1,500, so thank you so much. So there you go. I know it's not a useless expense, and it is a big expense, so you have to think about it. And yeah, so it's done. I bought my camera, I ordered it. I'm waiting to receive it. I just hope I won't have any bad surprises. I'll tell you more about it when I get it. Yeah, I'm so happy. I finally invested in a camera. I just hope I managed to do the editing because on a computer, I'm not really sure how that goes. I'm not exactly a computer whiz. So yeah. By the way, if you know of any editing software that isn't too complicated, like for beginners, but still good enough to make a decent edit, don't hesitate to put it in the comments down. Even if it's paid, just tell me the price I have to pay for the editing software. So I know what I'm getting into. So yeah, because I don't want to pay a fortune and not be able to use it. That would be a little bit stupid. There you go. So not only did I invest in the camera, the most important thing, but on top of that, I invested in a lamp. As you can see, the quality is definitely better. The lighting is definitely better, even though I had to close the shutters because it was way too sunny. So it's a lamp, you know, the ring lights. I think you can see it in my eyes. Do you see what I'm talking about? Well, first for the fast cam videos, because I think it's still more pleasant for you. And on top of that, about my other channel that I'm gonna open. So I don't know if it's open at the time I'm posting this video or if it will open later. I think I'm gonna post this one first. So I don't think it will be open yet. If so, as soon as it's open, I'll put it in the info bar. Crying for his boss. Don't worry, his father's there. So actually I decided to open a channel. Beauty. More makeup, and there are people passing by in the street. More makeup. So I just filmed a makeup tutorial for it, even though I'm dressed casually. So I filmed a makeup tutorial so I can post it right when I open my channel so it can get known. Otherwise it's pointless. And so there you go. If you're interested, I'll put that in the info bar. So why did I decide to open this kind of channel? Simply because I love doing my makeup and because I find it interesting to learn actually how to do makeup when you don't know how. Because before I absolutely didn't know how to do a smoky eye. I absolutely didn't know how to blend my makeup. Asked several times since I've been making YouTube videos to do a makeup tutorial on such and such a look I had on such and such a day. So this allows me to help those people who wanted to know how to do it, and well, there you go. So it will be separated from this channel because this channel is more of a video, well, a channel with family videos, cleaning videos, stuff like that, organization, etc. Really on the theme of family and all that. And the other channel will be strictly about makeup, beauty, all that. There, I think I've said what I had to say about this channel. And so, this lamp will also be useful for my other channel that I had abandoned but that I'm going to take up again, since I've also invested in a Rode microphone, an external microphone for my camera, to get better sound quality, because I know very well that cameras don't have great, huge quality when it comes to the mic. So to remedy that, I bought an extra microphone. It's a Rode, but anyway, we'll talk about that later too. Which will also allow me not only to have better quality in my urbex and paranormal videos, but also in my fast cam videos like this one, and especially for ASMR. So I got a Rode mic. I don't know if it'll be enough. We'll start like this. Lechazo, thank you very much. We'll start like this for ASMR and we'll see later on. For now, I can't invest in everything at the same time. I'm trying as best I can, but I can't invest in everything. And so, I'm also gonna resume my ASMR channel. I don't know when I'll make a video again like this, but I am gonna resume this channel. That's for sure. That's because I love that. That's why I used to do it. Except that, well, actually, since I had a really shitty microphone. There you go. I mean, I had already invested in a mic, but, well, let's just say it was a bit complicated because it didn't pick up much. I don't know why. But it didn't really have the quality of an external mic. And on top of that, I had bought the mic with the arm and everything. I mean, like, I did things right. And on top of that, with my phone, I had to have an extra camera app. You know, besides the one that comes by default on the phone. And so it was a real pain to retrieve the files, to be able to edit them, etc. Anyway, it was complicated in terms of editing and even in terms of filming. So I preferred to give up in order to come back better, and that's it. So I hope that I hope it will work the way I want. And anyway, I'll keep you posted as soon as there's a new video on this ASMR channel. That's it for that. Otherwise, what else was I supposed to say? I think that's all. I also invested in a stabilizing handle. I call it that, but I don't know what it's actually called. I don't know where it is. I received it just a while ago, but I don't remember where I put it. Basically, it's handles. You put the camera in the middle, you put the mic on top, the light on top, and basically it avoids having movements, you know, when you shake and so on. And it allows for a better grip on the camera when I'm filming, etc. And on top of that, it lets me attach both the mic and the light, because for urbex we don't really have a choice but to have both. And I think on my camera there isn't a screw thread on top to attach the mic. I might be wrong, I don't know. But as a precaution, I prefer to buy the handles. And besides, it's better anyway, for when I take the camera with me, it avoids too much movement and all that. There you go, it wasn't the most expensive thing out of everything I bought. Afterwards, I bought 2 or 3 small things, like a memory card, obviously, and a USB drive that has a phone port, an SD card reader, a micro SD reader, because on my PC it's a Chinese PC, or I think so. It's not a big brand. It's not a very well-known brand, actually. It's very good, but it doesn't have this famous port, well, not the port, but this famous slot where you put the SD card word. So I bought this USB drive so that it will still work. I think that's everything I bought, but that's already quite a bit. I've already received almost everything. What's left is the camera, then I also bought an LED panel to put on the camera for urbex because there wasn't enough light. I can't wait to receive all that and see how it works, the quality and so on, because I'm not very gifted with this stuff. However, I will need to buy an external monitor to get a return on it, because I don't have a return. I'm sorry, I don't have a camera return on my camera. That's gonna be a little bit annoying. At the beginning, I'll try to manage with the mirror, or I don't really know how I'll do it, but an external monitor is still quite expensive. And then, well, we'll wait. We'll wait a bit before spending 200 euro on it, because, you know. So there, I've already spent a good amount. We'll calm down a little. So there you go. That was to explain all of that to you, to tell you about all the changes for the channel, to tell you everything. Anyway, I think it was a long, chatty video, but a necessary one. So there you go. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comments as usual. I'm also sorry to the girls, all you sweeties who contact me on Instagram. I get a lot of messages, and I actually had to skip over pretty much everyone. I mean, I replied to 2 or 3 people, but I had to skip a lot of people because I was completely wrapped up in my thoughts and occupied with everything going on in my life. And it's true that the stress of the coronavirus is also a bit complicated for me to handle. I'm someone who gets stressed very quickly. So obviously, in the current situation, it's complicated. So yeah, staying at home, it's something I just hate. So it's affecting my morale. We're only on the 3rd day of lockdown, and I'm already fed up. Well, knowing that it's been 5 days total that I haven't gone out, because the 2 days before I hadn't left my house either. There you go. It's a bit complicated to manage psychologically, so we'll try to do what we can. There you go. So there you go. I wish you a lot of courage for this famous lockdown, and I hope this helped to keep you occupied during it. This video was a bit long, but necessary. So there you go. Don't hesitate to subscribe, because I'm going to post vlogs quite regularly. Normally to try to keep things busy these days, both for me and for you. And so there you go. I'm sending you big kisses in the meantime, and I'll see you soon for the next video.